Good evening, everyone. This is Brenda with Wreaths by Busy Bees Custom Creations. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. I am just bringing it up here. Hello. I posted in the chat where to purchase the kit and where to purchase just the sign that we're doing tonight. So I just have a couple of the kits. So if you want them, go check them out in my Etsy shop and some of the signs. So say hello as you come in so I know you're here. I'm going to be doing the Busy Bees crisscross poof method. So I wanted to show you on a sample wreath here what I do when I do the crisscross poof method. So the black twist ties represent the full pipe cleaners, okay? So the full pipe cleaners, hey Mel, go on the inner ring where the crossbar is, okay? And then one in the center between the crossbars on the third row, okay? So that's the full ones. Then the half ones go across from all of the full ones. And this is how I do the full, the crisscross poof method. So there are 12 full pipe cleaners and 12 half pipe cleaners when you do this method. The red ones are the ones I don't put on when I normally do all of my wreaths, but for the crisscross poof method, I do add these red ones. So this kind of gives you an example. So every section I have 1, 2, 3 full pipe cleaners and 1, 2, 3 half pipe cleaners for this Busy Bees crisscross poof method. Hello everyone. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, so you know how that works. In the kit, you will get one roll of this burlap kind of snowy mesh. You will get 5 yards of each of these 3 ribbons. So you'll get the yellow 1.5, the 1.5 of the kind of, you know, for lack of a better, I call it picnic, and then 5 yards of the strawberry ribbon. And you will also get part of a little, I don't remember what it's called. But I cut these in pieces so everyone will get one piece with the strawberries and the flowers and the leaves and stuff like that. So that's what comes in the kit. There's only a very few of them. I'm not doing big quantity kits. So if you want one, you better grab them. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. All right, so we are going to get started. So when I do the crisscross poof method, I start out with all of the half pipe cleaners. So I'm going to move, oh, there's that one I was looking for. I'm going to move all of the full pipe cleaners out of the way. And we're just going to use the half pipe cleaners on the first round, okay? It's just how I do it. I just like to do it that way. So yeah, go grab them. They're in my Etsy shop, Mary. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to fold the 2 edges together and keep that on the bottom. Okay, then I'm going to gather it together and I'm going to put it right here after one of the half pipe cleaners. Remember, we're going to start on the half pipe cleaners and we're going to do all of the half pipe cleaners first, and then we're going to come around and we're going to do all of the full pipe cleaners, okay? And we're going to do, you know, crisscross poof. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 10-inch poofs. Okay, I'm going to gather it. I'm on the outer row right here. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. I'm on the outer row right here. I'm going to go to the next half pipe cleaner on the inner row. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Okay, so we were on the outer, now we're on the inner. Now the reason I use half pipe cleaners is because I don't put any ribbon in them. So once I put the mesh in my half pipe cleaners, I tuck them out of the way and I don't use them again. I just use the half ones because, you know, why waste a whole pipe cleaner? You only need a half one, okay? Then we're going to open up that poof. Okay, so again, we're going to measure 10 inches. You're going to keep that edge tucked under. And now we're on the inner row. Now we're going to go onto the outer row, okay? Tuck it into that half pipe cleaner. Twist it 2 or 3 times, and then twist that out of the way, okay? So this method with everything going on, it's great. You don't even use a whole roll. So it kind of helps, you know, save you a little money there. I'm doing good, Gary. How are you? So again, we're going to, hey Rosemary, how's it going? Twist that about 3 times and then tuck it out of the way, okay? And then open up that poof. All right, again, we're going to measure 10 inches. And we're going to go, we were on the inner row, now we're going to go on the outer row. Okay, so you're just going to do this all the way around on all of the half pipe cleaners first, okay? And I just tuck them out of the way. So if you guys are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon. That will give you alerts when I go live. So if you could do that, I would much appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel as best I can. So I'm going to be going live on my YouTube channel on Mondays and Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please share this with your friends if you would. I would much appreciate it. Oh, yay, Christy! I know. I want to thank you guys so much for your support with these signs. They have been such a huge blessing. And I love doing them. And I try to send them out. If you order, you know, one day, I try to send them out the latest the next day. You know, obviously except for Saturday, but I do try to get them out relatively quick because I know what it's like. You want to get them. Hey, Ann! How you feeling, girl? Thanks, Ann. Okay, so again, we're going to tuck that out of the way. Ann did her first live the other day. She did on Facebook. She did an awesome job. Okay, again, we're going to tuck that under. I'm going to keep that edge under 10 inches and around. Yeah, we're doing this little strawberry sign today. And it comes in the 7 by 9 and the 5 by 7. And with the kit, you'll get the 7 by 9. Hey, Bev, how are you, girl? I shipped out your signs today, Bev. Okay, I do custom signs. Bev's gotten a bunch of custom signs from me. I know, she did a great job. She's off and running. Now we just got to get her on YouTube, right? Hey, Mary from Boston, how are you? I love this mesh. Don't you guys love this mesh? Thank you. Doodles, what is your name? Doodles Doodle. All I see is Doodles Doodles. I'm sorry. I want to say your name. Dottie's Doodles. Is it Dottie? Thank you, Dottie. Okay, so 10 inches. Going around. Now with the kit, hey Kathy. Oh, awesome. I'm doing the kits without the frame and the pipe cleaners because it's less expensive to ship. When you add the frame, you have to add, you know, put it in a box, and so it gets a lot bigger. So I'm doing them without the frames. Okay, so we have one more. Oh, awesome, T-Shell. Just send me a message on Etsy and I will do the best I can. Okay, Dottie, sorry about that. I mean, I can't promise you I can give you exactly what you want, but I will do my best. Okay, so we're going to right back here to the first one again. So we're going to go back to the first one. Okay, and we're going to tuck that in. Oh no, don't you hate that? You can't get the, well girl, if you absolutely have to have the frame, let me know and I can send it. It just usually costs a little more, that's the only thing. Okay, so that's all the way around using just the half pipe cleaners, okay? So now what we're going to do is we are going to bring the mesh up here to the first full pipe cleaner, okay? And you're not going to yank on it, you're just going to slightly pull it up. Yeah, you can order the Dollar Tree frames, yep, online. I know it is, Kathy. All right, so again, we're going to do 10 inches. Now we're on the full pipe cleaners, okay? So we're on the inner row, we're going to go to the outer row and do the first pipe cleaner, full pipe cleaner on the outer row. Now we're not tucking them under because we're going to use them for ribbon and the strawberries. Again, 10 inches. And now we're going to go to the inner row. Yeah, if you pick them up at the store, they'll at a Dollar Tree store, they'll ship it for free. But if you ship it to your house, I think they charge you for it. Okay. Again, you're going to keep those edges tucked under. I love this mesh. Oh, thanks, Mary. Well, I love doing it, so it's a lot of fun. Hey, Janie, how are you? If you guys could please share this, I would much appreciate it. I'm really trying to grow my channel and get my name out there, so if you would, I would appreciate that. Okay, so we're on the outer row, so now we're going to go to the inner row. I know, don't you love it? I love this mesh. Okay, open that up. All right, again, keep those edges tucked under. 10 inches and go to the outer. Okay, and then open that up. So see how nice and full and pretty it is? I love this method. It makes a really full wreath and you don't even use a whole roll, which I need to do. I think this mesh came from Joann's, actually. I have a whole bunch of, hey Sherry, a bunch of partial, you know, rolls I have to use, so I'm going to come up with something to make using all my partial rolls because I have so many of them. Okay, so again, we're going to tuck those edges under and do 10-inch poofs. Thanks, Mary. I know, I love this method too. And you know, with today, you can't always get a lot of stuff. You know, not every place has everything. You can't go out. So this is a great way to use, you know, not even a whole roll of mesh. And then we got to think of something to do to use up all my little rolls because I have a bunch of them up there. So we got to do that. Do you guys have that too? Do you guys have a bunch of partial rolls sitting somewhere? I have a whole bunch of them in a box. Okay. I'm just pulling out my pipe cleaners as I go. Oh, you are? I made a sign for Bev with pictures of two Airedale dogs. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. It turned out really cute. So if you send me a picture of something, I've done some for Bev too, or on Bev and other ones. You know, so if you have a picture of something and want me to put it on a sign, I can add, absolutely. Now it's only going to be as good a quality. Oh, hey, I was wondering, you know, because I see your name, Perfectly Imperfect. I don't know your first name, sorry. Hey, Sherry. But if you send me a photo of something, you know, I can print that on a sign. Like I said, now it's only as good as the picture, the photo you sent me, but it's still, you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, sorry. You started throwing the partial 21-inch. You know what, Debbie? I don't even buy 21-inch mesh anymore. I just don't. I just use 10-inch mesh. I mean, I still have some, but I have to get rid of it because I just don't even use it. Yeah, that's a great idea, Paula. Yep. But I'm going to come up with something and use them on all, like one wreath or something. Okay, so we are with one more. We are back at the beginning. This is a 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree, Rita. Okay, so the first one that we started at, I am going to open that up and stick this down in there. Okay, and we're going to cut this off. Okay. Now, oh, they do? Oh, there you go. Now, with this method, I'm going to show you how much you have left. So see, you still have probably at least a quarter of your roll left to use. All right, so I'm going to pull this here, and I'm going to go ahead and zip tie that. I haven't been to Joann's in a while, so okay. So it's zip tied at the beginning and zip tied at the end. All right, I'm just going to cut that off a little bit more, and we're good to go. Okay, so yeah, and you know what? I tried to order some stuff from Joann's, and half the time when you order it, they don't have it, which is really annoying. Okay, so I'm just going through and finding all of my pipe cleaners that we're going to use. Oh, that's a good idea. So this is the sign we're going to use. This is the 5x7, and these are the 3 ribbons. Okay. So we have the strawberry, obviously, to match the strawberry, the red and the white check to match the check on the sign, and then I do the yellow to kind of pull some of the yellow out of the strawberry. I don't know if you can see the little yellow, and on here. Yeah, I know, but hello. The problem is, like, when I've ordered stuff there, like I said, half the stuff, like they don't have, and they don't tell you. All right, so I'm going to do the yellow on the bottom, then the red and white check, and then the strawberry, because I want the strawberry ribbon to be the prominent one. These are cut to 12 inches. I'm going to fold it in half to find the center, and I'm going to gather it together, and then I'm going to kind of make a little birdie like that so it tucks under. And then I'm going to put one of these in each of the full pipe cleaners. Now remember, the half pipe cleaners we tucked away, right? So I'm going to pull the yellow up there, and this side I'm going to pull the red up. Okay? So in the kit, you'll get the mesh, 5 yards of each of the ribbons. Did I put the yellow on the bottom? Yeah, yellow on the bottom. Thank you, Dottie. And then the strawberry on the top. Now, when you do your strawberries, if you notice, there is a pattern, and they're all going this way. So when you put your ribbons in, you want to make sure you're not putting one this way, one this way. You kind of want to have them all going the same direction. Okay, and again, they're cut to 12 inches. And I'm going to put them in all of the full pipe cleaners. Remember, the half pipe cleaners we tucked out of the way, so we're not using them. Okay, so we're going to pull that up. Okay, kind of curl them around, and I'm not getting rid of the pipe cleaners yet because I want to add the strawberries, and I'm not quite sure how I want to add the strawberries yet. I might add the whole thing in one piece, or I may cut it up, so I'm not quite sure yet, but I just thought it was so cute. Hey Cindy, thank you. I know they are, Kathy, they are. So again, you just want to pay attention. If your ribbon has a pattern on it, you want to make sure that you're putting the patterns all the same way. You just put those in and twist it a couple times. I'm pulling the yellow up and the red and white down on the right hand side, and on the left hand side I'm pulling the yellow down. I'm pulling the red up. Okay. See, and the yellow is really bringing out the yellow in the strawberry. So it's just a nice little pop of color. Hey, Stephanie. Who, Joanne's? I know. See, that's just it. You go to order stuff and they have stuff online, and then you pick it up, or I had someone pick mine up, and they didn't even have half of my stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. That's frustrating. Okay. So again, you just kind of want to make that little birdie. My ribbons are 12 inches, cut to 12 inches. Okay, so again, I'm pulling the yellow up, the red and the white down on that side, and on the other side I'm doing the opposite. Why did I decide on that color mesh? Just because of the background of that ribbon, and it had a little white fleck in it, so I liked that. You know, I could have done white, but I saw this and I was like, that's what I want to use. Thanks, Janie. Just kind of what I wanted to go with, Kathy. And you know, if you use a different color mesh, it'll make the wreath look totally different. I know, right? It's true, Dottie. It is. It is. But that's why I don't put, like, this is where my half pipe cleaner is. So if I used ribbon everywhere, you wouldn't see any of the mesh. So that's why I don't use ribbon in the half pipe cleaners. It's just a preference that I have. I just, you know, because I want to see the mesh, right? So again, we're going to pull that up. Okay. All right. I know, I love it too. Yeah, this is the 5x, excuse me, I don't know why I do this all the time. I print out the 5x7. If you don't want the 5x7 in the kit, you can just ask me for the 5x or the 7x. This is the sign for the 7x9. If you don't want the 7x9, just tell me, you know, in the comment, just write me a comment saying, can I have the 5x7 sign? I mean, you can use this 5x7 sign on, you know, the same size. I know, like, Katie is doing a bunch of like pixie wreaths. This size would be perfect for the pixie wreath, but it's also perfect for a regular wreath too. Right, exactly, Mary. Hey, Denise, how are you? Absolutely, Debbie, you can use them. Don't be afraid to use, just because something is for one season, don't be afraid to use it for other seasons. You know, you can use Christmas ribbon now for different things, as long as it's not, you know, doesn't say Merry Christmas on it. Yes, absolutely, Terry. Yep, the sign is in my Etsy shop just by itself. So you can purchase the sign if you want just the sign. The very first or second comment, I put the link to the sign and the link to the kit. Because I only have a couple of the kits. I've only been making up a couple kits, so. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Yep, so you're more than welcome to just buy the sign. I have them listed separately, so, and like I said, the kit, there's only a couple of them. I'm not doing huge numbers of kits. I'm only doing, you know, a couple here and there. So usually when I list it, I'm only listing, you know, under 5 or 6. So I'm not saying that just to say, you know, go get it. I really only am listing a couple kits. Thanks, Kathy. Okay, just about going around here. And again, these ribbons are cut to 12 inches. Now, if you want them to cover more of the mesh, you can cut them. You can cut them longer. You can cut them 13 or 14, but I think this is plenty. Oh, no problem, Terry. This mesh, I think I got at Joann's. Yeah, I don't know if you can scroll up and see it, Terry, or not. If not, let me know, and I'll put the link in there again for you. Yeah, let me know if you can't find it, and I'll put it in there again for you. It should also be in the comment or the description section of the live. I try to put it in there, and I also try to put it in the comments so you guys can see it. So what do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you are sick and tired of being stuck in the house. If you're ready to get out of the house. Although it's still been cold here. So I think when it gets warmer, everyone's going to be out and about a lot more. You know, when it's cold, you don't kind of mind as much hunkering down, but when it gets nice, you know, everyone's going to want to go out. Just a couple more here. Again, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, you'll get alerts when I'm live or upload a new video. Oh, you can? Okay. Thanks, Dottie. I know, me too. Yeah, it was really, I mean, Saturday, I think it got up to 65, but other than that, it's been cold and rainy and ugh. Yep, I'm ready to get out. I know. Ugh, it's terrible, isn't it? Think about that. Week 8. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Put plants in the garden. Yeah, right, Sherry? I'm in Pennsylvania, and it's just the weather has been terrible. It has not been nice at all. Like, we haven't had a nice spring, you know, where it's warmed up. It's just kind of been cold. So again, I'm just folding that in half, gathering it together. And these are cut to 12 inches. Now, if you want more of the mesh to show, you could cut your ribbons, you know, even smaller. You could cut them at 11 inches. You know, whatever you want. It's totally up to you. Oh, thank you, Terry. Okay. Last one. Oh, she got out of the hospital? Oh, good. Good, good, good. So I'm glad she's doing better. It's going to be 80 on Friday and Saturday. Ugh. I haven't looked that far. I'm living day by day. Oh, thank you, Christy. Oh, no. Well, that's not good painting. 14 inches of snow, Bev. Oh, no, thank you. My sister lives in Minnesota, and she got snow on Easter Day, and I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so that is the wreath, and you can see there is areas where you can still see the mesh, so that's what I like. All right, let's put the sign on. Now, I'm not exactly sure yet how I want to attach these. I wasn't sure if I wanted to like take it apart or maybe put the whole thing on, but I think I'm going to end up taking it apart. I'm not sure. I kind of wanted to put the whole thing on together, but I think I'm going to take it apart. All right, so what I'm going to do, I kind of wanted to put the whole thing on, but I don't think that's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off each section, like each strawberry section. Okay, so this one has a flower, this one has a flower. All right, so that's one section, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down in the mesh, and then I'm going to wrap it with the pipe cleaners, okay? And they will hold it nice and strong. You don't have to worry about them because I'm going to wrap it really good, and then I'm going to wrap the string around it too. Okay, so it's really going to be in there nice and tight. It's not going to go anywhere. So I'm wrapping the pipe cleaner around it, tying that on there. Yep, I think so too, Gary. Okay, so I'm just really, like, that's not going to go anywhere. Okay, like, see, it's not going to fall off. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and look how pretty that is. All right, so let's see how many of these we're going to get out of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, that might be 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's about 10. Now, I don't know, you know, it might not be exactly the same on each length, you know, that I give you, but it'll be good. So let's put the sign on, and then we'll figure out. I think I'm going to put the sign right in the center, and then we'll go around. Your second grandson and fifth, oh, well, we will be praying for his safety. I know they are. Okay, so I'm going to use my little hole punch here. You guys have seen me use it before. It has the little tip on the end, and it cuts through these metal signs very easily. I'm just going to put a teeny little hole in each corner. Okay. One more. Okay. All right, then I'm going to take, this is 26 gauge wire, and I'm just going to cut 4 pieces of that. Ah, I dropped it. Thank you, Mel. I know, right? Isn't that awful, Debbie? That's the worst part, is not being able to hold the grandbabies. You have 13? God bless you. I only have 7. 7 grandsons. Hey, Linda. All right, so I'm going to stick one of these, and this, like I said, this is 26 gauge wire. Going to twist it around. I know, I said by the time this is all over, they're going to be afraid to hug because, you know, everyone's like, don't hug up, don't touch them. So again, I'm just taking the wire, ouch, just poked myself with the edge of that wire. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Last one. Okay. All right. I'm going to put right in there. And then that way I will know where I want to put the strawberries. I know they are. They're so sweet. And they're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. Two great-grandchildren. Goodness gracious, good for you. I know. I hope I'm alive long enough to see that. Okay, so I put that in that corner, and then I'm going to do the opposite corner here. Oh, no problem, Linda. You have 7 also? Do you have boys, girls, or both? I was blessed with just grandsons, but that's okay. As long as they're healthy, I'm good with that. Seven boys and 2 girls. Awesome. Okay. So when you put your sign on, you want to remember you don't want to yank it down into the wreath. You kind of want it to sit on top. Hey, Marianne, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to tuck that down. Oh, no problem, Jerry. 4 girls and 3 boys. I know. I keep begging my daughter to have another one. I'm like, try just one more. Oh, no problem, Levita. How are you? All right, so that's 3. So I have 1 more. Whoops. Slid that right across the room. You have 1 grandson? I know. They're just the sweetest. Ages 8 to 21. Wow, you go, girl. My oldest grandson will be 11 in June. So I have 11, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3, and 1.5. Okay, so now that we have this sign on, get the ribbons out of the way here. Wow, he was born on your birthday? My grandson was born on my daughter's birthday. Okay, so let's put some of these in here. Again, I'm just taking it and sticking it down into the mesh, and then I'm taking the pipe cleaners and wrapping them around the strawberries. And then I'm just tying it around so that is not going to go anywhere. Yeah, they are still young. Yep. Okay, and I don't want to really use glue if I don't have to. But these aren't going to go anywhere. I mean, when you're done, you're going to be able to shake it and, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. But I love the little flowers on it. Okay, so we have those 2 there. Put 1 down here. Let me see this one. We kind of adopted. Aw. I know, isn't it sweet? Oh, she was, Mel? Oh, that's nice. Okay, again, I'm just really wrapping this around the post of the strawberry so it is not going anywhere. I know when my daughter had my grandson on her birthday, she was like, well, I guess my birthday isn't going to matter anymore. I know, right? See, because you'll fix them anyway, Cheryl. You're going to fluff the ribbons 25 times. Can you explain how and where you put the half light? Oh, yeah. I will show you. Remind me when I'm done, and I'll show you. I did show you in the beginning of the video, but I'll be happy to show you again. All right, so let me put some up here. Oh, thank you, Mary. I know, I just thought it was adorable. And again, I'm just taking it and wrapping that pipe cleaner really good around that frame. And where there's a little cross, like here on the strawberries, I'm wrapping it around both of them, and so it's not going to fall off. Yeah, there's only a couple listed, Mary, so you might want to grab it. Like I said, I've been doing just real small kits. Hey, Sue. Yes, I use the crisscross poof method. Yep. You know, you have to go through and fix the ribbons, you know, a bunch of times anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to put this one up here. And that's why, I know, right? I keep the pipe cleaners, you know, full until I know how I want to do it. And then I just really wrap it around there good. What'd you have good for dinner, Sue? All right, let's see where else we need one. Over here we need one. So again, I'm just tucking it down in, kind of sticking it into the mesh, and then I'm taking it and really wrapping it around that tie. Hey Nellie, how are you? Okay, so that is not, it's not going to fall out. And I mean, if you don't have to use glue, I don't, you know, even better, I think. I love how the strawberries are just kind of sticking out, and the little flowers that are on there. All right, we have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So let's put one over here. Okay, just about finished, and we'll fix everything. Thank you, Jean. And again, I'm just really making sure that those pipe cleaners are wrapped around there so that it's not going to come out. Are you near Pittsburgh, Mary, Western PA? I'm in Eastern, Southeastern PA. Okay. And, you know, don't worry about your ribbons getting all smashed, because, you know, you're going to fix them. You're going to re-fluff them and fix them about 10 times anyway, so. All right, I'm going to put this one over here. Thank you. Yeah, you know, at first, you know, and that's why I said, at first, when I did it, I was like, oh, I would love to just put them all on there together. But then as I put them on like that, I didn't like it. So, you know, don't be afraid to change things up. If you have an idea about something, you know, sometimes I'll cut a ribbon and I don't like it. So you just kind of got to go with your instincts, because you're usually right. Okay, pull them out. All right. So we have 2 more. Where else do we need one? Oh, put one down here. And we have one more left. Thank you. Known as the carpet capital of the world. Alrighty. Just really, like I said, I'm twisting the heck out of it around that frame. And so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, and then, you know, you'll have to go through and fix your ribbons. And so let's look and see. We have one left. I think I'm going to put it up at the top. Yep, I'm going to put it right up here. So again, just a recap, the mesh is one roll of the 10-inch jute with the snow, and you'll get that in the kit. You'll get the strawberries, you will get the 3 different ribbons, 5 yards of each, and you'll get the sign. The sign will be a 7x9 unless you specify that you want the smaller 5x7, but that's totally up to you. Okay. Yeah, I think this 7x9 would look better. I might have to print out a 7x9 and put that on here. So let's tuck some of those under. I know, I found them at my wholesaler, and I just love them that they're with the little, you know, flower and the thing, the leaves. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so the ones, I think there's only a couple that don't have the strawberries in. So what I do with the pipe cleaners, I just take them and you can wrap them around a dowel or a pen or something like that, and just make them decorative. The same day, 5 years apart. That's crazy. I never knew that, Kathy. Okay. Oh my goodness. And then, you know, shake it and see if anything's loose. See, those strawberries are not moving. They're in there nice and tight. So what do you guys think? Let me grab this link for the sign and the link for the kit. So this is the link for the sign, and then the link for the kit is here. And then I will show you how to do the pipe cleaners again. Okay, let's see here. Thank you. Alrighty, I think there's only 1 or 2 of those kits left. So if you want one, you better grab it. Okay. All right, so let me show you how I do. I know, right, Sherry? Isn't that the best? It is the best with whipped cream. So let me show you how I do the frame. All right, so what I do is the black pipe cleaners represent the full pipe cleaners that I use, okay? And this is a 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree. So I put on the crossbars, I put a full pipe cleaner on the inner one, and then a full pipe cleaner in between the crossbars on the 3rd row. So not the most outer ring, but the one in there, okay? So there's 3 full pipe cleaners. And then there's 2 half pipe cleaners across from the full ones. That's how I do my normal ones. The red ones I add when I do the Busy Bees crisscross poof method. So if you're doing this crisscross poof method, you want to add this red one. So wherever there's a full pipe cleaner, you're going to add a half pipe cleaner across from it. And then I start at the half pipe cleaners, and I go all the half pipe cleaners. I go around, and then I move it up to the full pipe cleaner, and I go around the full pipe cleaners. And the half pipe cleaners I only use for mesh. So when you're done with them, you just tuck them under, and I leave the full pipe cleaners up so that I can use those for ribbon. You have any more questions about that? Let me know. I will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you, Jared. I think so. I think it turned out adorable. So I always keep that frame there because I get a lot of questions about how I do my frames. So, alrighty. That's it for me, guys, unless you have any more questions. And go check out my signs and my other kits I have in there. I don't know if I have any left or not. Oh, the strawberry kit just sold out. All right, guys, I will be here on YouTube this Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, if you make a wreath with one of my signs, or, you know, buy one of my kits and make it, please send me pictures. I'd love to see how other people do, you know, because like I said, you can use the exact same supplies and it could turn out differently. So I love to see, you know, what other people do with them. Have a wonderful, blessed evening, and I will see you guys on here Thursday night. Have a great night. Bye, guys.